My name is Megan Elliott, and I work for the Muscular Dystrophy Association. I am a specialist with camp and recreation and community programs, so I run summer camps. So easy working with Katie. They got back to me all the time so quickly. Even if it was a quick question, if we needed to have longer conversations, we had video chats, I think, every couple weeks, just so we could get over all the fine details and make sure that all of our cabins were assigned correctly, all of our counselors were with great campers, that they would fit well together personality-wise and meet their needs. And then all the schedule was packed full of the fun, special camp traditions as well as traditional camp activities like swimming and archery. They've been wonderful. They're very energetic. Give them a good camp song challenge and they are all for it, or a dance. They've been really helpful for my new volunteers that came in to help this week. The possibilities are endless. There's so many kiddos that come to our camps for the first time and don't realize that there is a way for them to get to do a zip line or to get in a pool safely and to have all these new experiences and meet other kids. A lot of times there's no other kids at their schools or in their communities that are in the same situation and have a muscle disease like them, and they get to come to camp and there's 20, 30, in this case 50 other kids that look just like them or having to go through the same mobility issues they have to at home, but they get to come here and everything is accessible, everything is easy. Everything is just tailor-made to them. It doesn't feel like a burden that I've heard, sometimes when they feel like they go to school that, they just feel like a burden that the school has to make special adaptations for them. But here, it's easy.
Carlin Crow, Executive Director of the Spina Bifida Association of Iowa. Camp Courageous was very helpful in our planning process because we have never set up a camp before. So the camp staff and leadership helped guide us through what a typical camp looks like for them, but also helped us customize it for our potential participants who have spina bifida. And we know that you all, Camp Courageous is very good at working with individuals with disabilities and specializing and customizing, and that made the process very easy for us, and it really worked out well. We saw Camp Courageous as an opportunity because Camp Courageous appears to be the premier camp in Iowa for people with disabilities, and that's why we reached out. I think we were very fortunate to be able to have our camp at Camp Courageous, and our participants told us that we probably could not pick a better place. The activities at camp were awesome. Our kids with spina bifida loved doing tree climbing and the bridge to, I can't remember, Burma, which, are things that they've never been able to do before, like climb a tree for somebody who usually has to use a wheelchair, was amazing. So the parents thought it was amazing. Parents were in awe as what their kids could do. So those like very specific activities made the camp really, really special. And then of course, things like swimming and being able to walk through the forest and canoeing and boating and everything, was customized for us, and that made it very special. Our families loved coming to camp. They just gushed over the camp itself and all the activities, and just being able to connect with families like them. That was just a huge opportunity for them that they just don't get normally. Usually if you're connecting with families like yourself, it's in a hospital setting or maybe a school setting. It's not in a fun environment where they get to talk to each other and play together and be informal and do what you please. So we got great feedback about the activities at camp, just about the ability to connect and to have the opportunity to do it. That was like a really, it was a new and wonderful and exciting new program for us to be able to offer.